Welcome to my channel, SL Medium. This is Sen. Please remember that this video is for entertainment purposes only. All right, reading for Valentine's Day for DM and DF, or twin flames. So I shuffled the deck already, but just to let you know, I am beginning this, it kind of fits with the reading. I'm beginning this reading with the Romance Angels. So just seeing what the energy for twin flames. And just so you know, I'm going to start with the energy of twin flames that are separated, physically separated. So what does that mean, physically separated? It means that we can be talking about twin flames who haven't met each other yet physically in the 3D, or it can mean twin flames that have met each other already but are separated at the moment, physically separated. So I'm waiting for, and as I'm shuffling for this, so I guess we could call it maybe singles who are separated. Now there are two. Okay, two, yeah, okay. All right. So what I got from the Oracle cards of Romance Angels: express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. And romantic feelings, which is your feelings are real and worth exploring. All right. So we have these two, just out of curiosity, for singles, or I say singles, but what I mean is really twin flames that are physically separated. Because truthfully, when we talk about, okay, so I'm not going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead with the tarot. So basically, for the twin flames who are separated, whether it's because you haven't met your twin flame yet, or haven't met your potential, or think you may have met your potential twin flame, it just means this, when I say singles, what I mean is you might be in a relationship, and the relationship you might be in might be a soulmate rather than a twin flame, or it could be that you haven't met what you would call the one yet, or you haven't, or you have met that person, but you're physically separated from them. And when I say physically separated from them, it's that there is no concept of being a couple. Okay. All right. So the deck I'm going to be using to read intuitively into these two cards, because I really want to know more about these two cards for Valentine's Day. The deck that I'm using is this one here. Obviously, this is the book and this is the book of the deck, but it gives you a good idea of what it is. And the deck I'm using is right here. Now, I've pre-shuffled the cards already to make sure they're all mixed up. But now what I want to know, because we have express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture, sorry. And we have romantic feelings, which is your feelings are real and worth exploring. So what does that mean altogether? It means if you're asking yourself whether you are worthy of love, because you haven't met the one yet, you're single, or as some people would say sometimes, everyone I meet, there's no chemistry, or I'm just not attracted to them. It makes perfect sense. And you want, in this lifetime, you do want to express your love for someone else, and you do want to feel loved. You do want to be in a romantic relationship The only thing is this reading is not really for soulmates, but it is for twin flames. So if you don't know what the difference is between a soulmate and a twin flame, I would recommend, because I don't really have the time to explain it in this reading, but I would recommend strongly that you go online and that you look for what it means to be with your soulmate and what it means to be with a twin flame. And just for those who believe they may have met their twin flame, or they are in separation from their twin flame, I would say the feeling that you get when you are, and I say this simply because I know what it is to be in a twin flame situation. I am currently physically separated from my twin flame, but I have met my twin flame. And how did I know that I met? How did I know that I actually met my twin flame? It's from, honestly, from all the experiences I've had so far with him. And I'm a female, my twin flame is a male, but it's just in my situation, because a twin flame, it can be of the same sex, I believe. It might not be the belief of everyone, but I believe it's possible. When you are in a twin flame situation is meant to help you ascend to the next dimension. It's to help you ascend to a greater version of yourself. And we're talking here not in the 3D, but in the 5D. So, but if you want more information about twin flames, there are many possibilities here. You could either Google it. You could go see, like, what are the signs of being in a twin flame situation. It's not the easiest of relationships. I can tell you that much. It's not the easiest of relationships. Could I say that it's the most fulfilling? I would say to a certain extent, yes. It is a very fulfilling relationship to be in a twin flame union. To finally meet your twin flame. But again, let's put it this way. If you don't know what a twin flame is, if you don't know the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate, you can go online and check and research the difference between a soulmate and a twin flame. If ever, in spite of doing the research, in spite of having found information on it, you come to the conclusion that you still don't quite understand the difference between the two, you could always email me and I can direct you to other information maybe that you haven't seen. All right. So I'm actually not going to take these cards. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take these cards because they are connected to what I was talking about, twin flames. Well, yes, twin flames still. But what I want to know is, I want to have more information on, for twin flames, on more information on this card, which is express your love. So tell me more about expressing your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So what does it mean in a twin flame situation for Valentine's Day? What does it mean? Obviously, if the same cards come out, I'll take them. But until then, I'm still shuffling and I'm waiting for cards to pop out, to just flip out, fly out. So what does it mean for twin flames, whether in separation? Well, yeah, not just whether in separation, but what does it mean for twin flames? Express your love. Okay. So I have here these 3 cards that, again, I'm going to read intuitively. This one here, I am drawn to the sentence at the bottom of the card, reason to celebrate, and a community of friends. I'm getting that for the moment, twin flames that are separated, DMs and DFs, and when I say DMs and DFs, I mean divine masculines and divine feminines, that are twin flames that are separated. I'm getting at the moment that it has everything to do with taking care of yourself. It has everything to do with taking the time for yourself, being happy with yourself. So in other words, if you feel as a DM or a DF, if you feel that you don't quite understand, if you feel that you don't quite understand why it is that you're separated, why it is that your counterpart, that your divine counterpart is not available. Sorry if you can hear cats growling and meowing. It's my cats. So if you feel like your divine counterpart is emotionally unavailable or physically unavailable, or they feel out of reach, it's because, interestingly enough, it's because they're taking care of themselves the way they know how. That's what I'm getting. They're taking care of themselves the way they know how. And divine is asking you, is recommending or suggesting that you do the same. That you take care of yourself the way you know how. Which is why, because the thing is, in the end, even if you were united in the 3D, even if you were united physically, life doesn't end. You still have to follow your life path even though you are physically together. Okay? But at the moment, for twin flames who are physically separated, or you haven't met your twin flame yet, we're in a cycle that began about 2 years ago. We're in a cycle where twin flames that are separated, divine is asking you to really connect with yourself. Connect with your higher self. Connect with your soul. Connect with your higher purpose, your life purpose. Really connect with it and really commit to it so that interestingly enough, so that you and your counterpart don't put physical pressure or 3D pressure on each other to help each other out. Because in the end, the truth is that as twin flames, yes, to a certain extent in the 3D, you rely on each other to go through life. You rely on each other to basically to build a life together and all that. But ultimately, it's not with your counterpart, your divine counterpart, that you build. It's not with your divine counterpart that you follow your life purpose, that you actually fulfill your life purpose. It is with divine. So at the moment, what this card says is it's time, it's really focus on your life purpose, focus on taking care of you. And the truth is, twin flames mirror each other. So if you take care of you, then if you take care of you, automatically the other person's taking care of them, and it'll, if I can put it this way, it'll speed up the process of the physical union, or the union of the twin flames in 3D. Then I get this one here, which I'm getting is an air energy. This one here I'm getting is an air energy, and interestingly enough, trying to figure out what this is. I'm not quite sure what the little picture is here on the rock. I thought at first it looked like a turtle, but it doesn't look like a turtle. But what I'm getting from that is and I'm getting that this would be an Ace of Swords as well, which would make quite a lot of sense with the sword up here in the image. And what I'm getting is sort of in connection with what we just saw with the Three of Raphael, which would be the Three of Cups. That I'm getting would be the Three of Cups. It's to take on the idea of taking care of yourself, as I'm getting a way to speed up the process, but also to connect with divine. You came into this world with a gift. And I get the feeling it's not the first time I say this, but you came into this world with a gift. And your gift is connected directly with your life purpose. So allowing yourself to connect with your higher self, to connect with your life purpose, to really focus on your life purpose. And if you're not sure what your gift is, I would say reflect on what it is that comes naturally to you. What it is that, I'm getting examples like if without even going to school, you can pop open the hood of a car and you can easily find your way, or you can easily, just by listening or just by feeling the vibration under the hood of the car, you know what's wrong with the car. Then that's the type of gift that you have. If you're incredibly good with numbers, even if you went to school and you breezed through algebra, like there was like, what's the big fuss about algebra, when for other people it's a big headache, then I would say that's a gift you have with numbers. Okay, so it's really taking the idea of connecting with your higher self and connecting and really exploring your life purpose, and really connecting with your life purpose will greatly speed up the process of either connecting and either meeting your twin flame in the 3D, or will speed up the process of the union between DM and DF. Now, obviously, if you say, okay, well, you know what, I'm fine. I already know what my life purpose is. I've been doing the same job, and it's very easy for me. It's very easy for me, and I've been doing the same job for like 15, 20, 30 years. And like, I really don't need to explore my life purpose. I already know. There's a possibility that your DM does not know yet. And you would probably be inclined to say, okay, but I mean, is there anything I can do to help him? Unfortunately, there's nothing except asking Divine it would be asking Divine to help him, to help DM figure out what their life purpose is. It's as simple as that. And I know it can be really confusing. Sorry about that. I had to move something. So I know it can be really confusing. And for a lot of people, it can be, oh my gosh, like how long am I going to have to wait for my DM? Keep in mind that there's a possibility that you have lessons to learn, life lessons to learn, or karmic lessons to learn before you can meet your DM. I mean, although you would say, okay, well, I've learned everything I had to learn, and I think like I'm ready to have that twin flame connection. I'm ready. There's a possibility that according to your soul contract, there might be a few lessons you haven't learned yet. And I know it can be really frustrating. So, okay, oh my gosh, like, what else is it that I need to learn? What else is it, like, what is it that I haven't learned yet? I'm sick and tired of this. All I want is to meet my twin flame. All I want is to meet my divine counterpart and like move forward in life, move on with my life. I can understand the frustration, but this card comes back to tell us that it is important to take this idea, the idea of needing to focus on yourself, focus on, and I keep saying DM, but it's also DF. I mean, this is for twin flames. So it is possible that as a DM, you know exactly what your life purpose is, and it's the DF that's a bit confused. So it's perfectly normal, perfectly natural. I keep referring to DM maybe because I'm a female, but the truth is the energies are different, okay? The energies, whether I say DM or DF, it's the same thing. It's really that I would say either both counterparts or one of the two counterparts is not quite there yet, is not quite ready yet for that connection, for that twin flame connection. And so what this card is telling me, what I'm getting from this card, is simply take the idea from this card, which is to take care of yourself, to really nurture your relationships, or to nurture your relationships, to really focus your energy on yourself rather than focusing your energy on the rest of the world. Focus your energy on exploring your life purpose. If you already have a career, if you already have your life purpose, then focus your energy on creating through your job or creating through your career, or focus on like all your energy, all your passion. Focus it on that, or focus it on your friends, or focus it on your life in general. Okay? Rather than focusing it on, okay, when am I going to meet it? Okay, I'm going to an event tonight. Will I meet my divine counterpart? I'm going to a party tomorrow night. Am I going to meet my divine counterpart? Okay, I have just registered to a dating website. What are the chances I'm going to find my divine counterpart? Remember, the more you ask those questions, the less focused you are on your own energy. And the more focused you are on the energy of the divine, on the divine masculine or your divine counterpart, the more you block it. Because you have anxiety. And if you're not quite sure, this is just a side note, but if you're not quite sure on how to deal with all kinds of low vibrational energies or low vibrational emotions, you can go to another video that I made that, if I remember correctly, is called Vibrational Frequencies or something like that. But it's a video that I made in January 2022 to explain how it works with low vibrational emotions and high vibrational emotions. Okay, to come back to this one, so it's basically, this card is referring to what I explained here, which is everything I explained here. It's really, this is, I guess, the idea, or this is the concept that we need to focus on, is really focusing our energy on ourselves, focusing your energy on yourself, so that you allow, if your divine counterpart is ready for the twin flame connection, the twin flame union, then it's for that divine counterpart not to be blocked. And that is obviously energetically speaking and unconsciously speaking. Okay? So that's what it means here. And with these two cards, I got this one here, which the first thing I'm drawn to, I'm drawn to is, yes, it is safe to trust. And I'm drawn to warm, generous, honorable, and refined. Okay? My guess is, and this is the King of Raphael, but in regular tarot, it would be the King of Cups. My guess is that whoever you would like, as a single person or separated person, whoever you would like to be united with is a person, and I think it sort of ties into the romantic feelings, but I think it sort of ties in with, I think it comes in to talk about the fact that whoever you want to connect with, or if you're separated, physically separated from your twin flame, and you would want a reconciliation, think about the person, think about your divine counterpart and how they are in the 3D, or how they were in the 3D before the separation. Now, Were you fulfilled? Were you happy in that relationship? Did you feel like I could spend the rest of my life with that person and be absolutely fulfilled on a daily basis and be like romantically mind blown about that person? Think about that as to whether or not the person they were or the person they had become at the separation moment, were they the type of person that you believe you deserve? If you say, oh yeah, of course, then maybe, just maybe, your divine counterpart did not believe that they were the type of person you deserved. So the reason that there's separation, I'm getting, is because either you were not happy or satisfied with the divine counterpart you had, or the divine counterpart was not satisfied either with you or was not satisfied with themselves. And I'm getting at that right now that it was more a question of your divine counterpart not being satisfied with who they were in the relationship, not what they were, who they were in the relationship to be happy enough to stay, which is why there was a separation. And I'm getting right now, be really, when you think about this, be true to yourself. Like, really ask yourself, the situation that we had been in for a while, or that we had walked into, the kind of situation, the kind of relationship that we had, were you truly happy with the relationship? And think about the relationship and wonder, were they truly happy with the relationship? Whether it was something missing on their end or something missing on your end, were they, like, would you, can you think back? Think about the, I guess, the situation you were in at the moment of separation. And do you think, looking back on that situation, that this could have lasted for 100 years and you would have been fine with it? And if you say yes, then I'm getting, ask yourself, is it possible to some extent that I'm selling myself short? So for this one, that's all I have. Now, I thought I was going to have, and this is why it says express your love. Yes, you want to express your love. Yes, you want for someone to express their love to you. But I'm getting that maybe there's something missing on both ends, or on one end more than another. There's something that's not quite right. And so that's why it's so important, again, to get back to this card here. So important to go back and look at where it is that you focus your energy on. Now, I want to stop talking because I don't want this to last forever. This reading's already 30 minutes in. Whoa! Okay. This is powerful. Okay, so what I wanted to know, sorry about that. What I wanted to know, and a few popped out. What I wanted to know, this one came like this. Okay. What I wanted to know, And I don't know, should I use these cards? No. Okay. They popped out like just out of, I'm very curious. I'm curious by nature. So I just want to know what they are all about and see if there's any connection. Because what I wanted to know was what this card meant, which is the romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, I understand now. I'm very curious, so I tend to look at the pictures. I tend to look at the little sentences at the bottom. Okay, I gotta stop talking. Okay, tell me more about this romantic feelings. If your feelings are real and your feelings are real and worth exploring. Tell me more about this card. Tell me more. Okay, here we got this one here. Is there something else? Maybe I was freaking out over time for nothing. Is there something else that we need to know for the twin flame in separation, or the single twin flames, I guess? I would say twin flames separated in the 3D. Whoa, that's way too many. And although powerful, way too many. Way too many. Okay, that's way too many. Tell me more about this romantic feelings are worth exploring. Right now I'm getting soulmate energy. Okay. I'm getting soulmate energy. You have a choice that you could make. You have a choice you could make. Okay, what about this one here? Yeah, here we go. That couldn't be clearer than this one. Okay. So you have a choice for this one here. That's the one. I know it's a bit further from the camera, but this is the one I was inquiring about. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. And now I understand. I understand now what it means. You have a choice, okay? If you are determined, you say, well, I am sick and tired of being single, or I am sick and tired of being separated. These two cards kind of mean the same thing, okay? You have a choice to make. You can either wait, work on yourself, focus on yourself, focus your whole entire energy on yourself, focus on loving yourself. Whatever kind of love you would give to a twin flame or to a divine counterpart, whatever kind of love you would give them, whatever kind of act of love that you would do for them, you do that for yourself. You redirect it toward yourself, or you have a choice to go for another soulmate. What does that mean, to go for another soulmate? To go for another soulmate would be to embark in a new relationship. So you embark in a new thing. And I'm not saying that a soulmate connection is any better or worse than a twin flame connection. I would say it's more, there's not as much mirroring, I guess you could say. So you could either focus your energy on yourself and focus your energy on yourself, connect with your higher self, and have a greater connection with the divine. Or choose to have another soulmate connection and learn another lesson. I would say when it comes to your life purpose, what I'm getting is choosing to have another distraction, choosing to meet another soulmate and learn what could be another life lesson, or the same exact life lesson that you learned the last time. Choosing to go with a soulmate could mean that you don't necessarily evolve as quickly. And you know what? Whether you choose to go with a divine counterpart, with a twin, whether you choose to focus on yourself so that your twin flame who mirrors you will also focus on loving themselves. Whether you choose that or you choose a soulmate, I can't say that it's good or bad, because what I'm getting is it's your individual free will. Okay? So whether you choose one or the other, it's really your individual free will. And it's really your individual free will. But you do have a choice. And do you have to make it today? Do you have to make it by Valentine's Day? Do you have to make it? It's all in your free will timing and divine timing. But one thing is for sure, could I guarantee that if you decide to focus on yourself, you will have reconciliation with your twin flame in this lifetime? No, I can't. I can't guarantee that. Because one, I'm not God. I'm not divine. And second, everybody has free will. So whether you choose to, like I said, whether you choose to focus on yourself, love yourself, and maybe get the reconciliation or the reunion with your divine counterpart, or you choose a soulmate, really in the end it's your decision. So you could ask, maybe there's a possibility that you could ask, okay, and this is what romantic feelings mean, is yes, you do have feelings, they're real. Okay, that's what it says here. You do have feelings, they're real, and they're worth exploring. So you have expressed your love, and this is express your love, I would say, in order to express your love to your twin flame, you express your love to yourself, because you mirror them, they mirror you. But when it comes to romantic feelings, it's really, you have these two choices. You can either, and it all comes down to this, you can either express your love to yourself, which automatically expresses your love to your twin flame, or you find another way to explore your romantic feelings by choosing a soulmate. And I think I'm just going to end it here for the singles reading. I was going to do like twin flames in separation in the same reading as twin flames that are together during Valentine's Day. But considering the time, it's 45 minutes in, considering the time, I think I will simply do a separate reading for twin flames that are together. So if this, as a single person or as a separated twin flame at the moment, if this reading resonates with you, Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I don't know if you know, but from what I understand, when you like, when you subscribe, when you share, it expands the audience. So if anybody else needs to hear this message, these messages, then they have the possibility to hear it because there's a broader audience. It goes to a broader audience. So, and if there's anything in there that resonated with you as well, or something that questions that you have, or something that you saw and you're not quite sure, you can always check the description box. There's a lot of information there to answer your questions. But if ever that did not answer your questions, please feel free to write a comment. I read every comment in the comment section. And on that note, I will see you in the next one. And like I said, I will be recording another video on twin flames, but that are not in separation. So on that note, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time with me. If you like this video, please feel free to click the like button, share, and subscribe if you have not done that already. Any additional information you might need is in the description box below. Feel free to email me if you do not find what you are looking for. Videos should be posted as often as on a bi-weekly or weekly basis, so consider hitting that bell to be notified. And on that note, I will see you next time.